Nice.
Got quiet.
Should I turn the music off?
Yeah. I mean, we can put it very, very low. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? How do you define yourself?
I'm Gabrielle. I mess with a lot of different mediums.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I get my hands on. I'm in film. I studied film and I paint.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to know why you gravitated to painting or even like pastels. Like, why was that your first choice to create art with?
Well, I started with spray paint. I was spray painting on like cardboard or paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to teach myself how to paint, so I wanted to look a little bit more fixed. I guess now when I'm thinking about it, you know, y'all know, is that Matisse? The dude that draw the long faces, but they're white women, and they say that he took his style, like, from African Mask. Y'all know this dude. I would look at his shit, and it's a white man, and I would like the long faces and just like, and then I found out later that he was actually looking at African Mask and shit. I was like, it's crazy. Like, basically, I wanted to look more fixed. I wanted to teach myself how to paint. But then I don't like how paint wasn't loose enough for me. So I started fucking with pastels. It wasn't loose, like, I didn't like canvas. I don't like the way canvas look. I like the way paper look. Because it look rough. It look rough. It feels like a map to me. I like paper because it's like a map. But when I started painting, I got bored because I was like, I want to see it move. Like, this is just I can't express myself through paintings like that. I guess I could. I guess this is a part of me, but that's just how I felt. You know, when you're doing your shit, like how you said, make it perfect. Yeah. I can do that shit in my head. Like, when I'm making this shit, I'm just like, something on there, like, I'm just like, I gotta fix that. Like, it's weird. Like, OCD is some shit. Yeah. You know? I can express myself way more through film than painting. Like, I just like to paint. I love to paint. And I'm very particular about the painting archive now, because I had like 2 shows, but it was just interesting being in the art world, dealing with these gallerists, and it's just like, they have your work, it's just weird. Like, I saw a painting that I did somewhere on the internet, like in some sort of, what that is, when they auction. I was like, I don't even remember this thing. So it's like physical archive. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, like what happened to a lot of artists, people just got your shit making money. It's just weird. It's weird. So I'm very particular about that shit now. Like, and that's important. Like, as years go by, that shit go up when you're dealing with the European art shit. Like, and these people like buy your shit and it become exclusive, so only certain people can buy your shit. Like, so I think it would be fire if art like this starts to become in regular people's homes. I got so many paintings. I do sell my work. I sell it. Like, I'd rather the more intimate way of selling. Like, people DM me or they want to buy a painting or something. I'd rather that. I do want to do another show, but also even like the way people do art shows and shit is so like European. Like, just fucking white walls and paintings. Yeah. I like to do experience. Yeah, you know. Honestly, I feel like I've sat down and I've talked with, been vulnerable in front of white people. And I think this perception of like, you know, exposure, you go talk to these people, and it's just so much has happened. I'm not mad at anyone, but you learn. Because I just feel like I'd rather have money. I want money, I don't want exposure.
But aren't those so correlated sometimes?
I don't think so. I think it's a lie. I think there's a lie to get people to put their energy out there and somebody to fucking suck it up real quick. It just takes too long. It's horrible. I'm like, it takes too long. I'm like, okay, I need reciprocation. I'm not gonna be up in here giving myself for fucking 20 years and waiting on this big check. I'm just like, fuck it. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna always make good art. I'm a filmmaker, so I'm gonna make films. So that's it. Like, I just don't want, I don't know. I just like don't want, you could do shit without the internet. You could do shit without the internet. People are just scared. Or
I think people don't know how.
I think that's a vanity thing, maybe like a self thing, cause this is the land, you gotta learn how to work the land. Like, that's totally like insane to me that we don't know how to work both.
Right.
But like, you feel totally lost that you can't and you just feel worthless because you're just like, who's gonna, like, that's crazy. That means you got work to do on yourself. Like, like, same for me, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'd rather work. That's what I love about America. I say this, we can go get a job, save our money and work. You just gotta stick to your plan because there's so many distractions. I get distracted too. I'd just rather just do that work. And I'm saying that right now. But I'd rather just do that as possible. A lot of people don't make shit. They just completely stop the energy because of what they feel like,
how it's gonna be perceived,
or just like, who's gonna see I don't have no followers, so they don't even start it or some shit.
Yeah.
I think that the internet, that's gonna sound crazy, the internet is the devil. No, because I really fuck with the internet too. I fuck with the internet because we can time travel. We can see how shit age. I remember watching, y'all ever seen the interviews with James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni?
Yeah.
It's like the old one, and then they got the newer version of her talking about that interview. I think that's time travel. Honestly, photography is probably the most important archive right now, like print photography, because even with me making films, I could put it on a DVD, I could put it on a VHS.
But they're not even making them anymore.
Yeah, like, it's done. Like, those films that are on YouTube and shit and all that shit is just like, that's just like for now. Like, it's gonna go. I'm like in an apocalyptic mind. I think about that shit.
But yeah, it's true. Like, how are we gonna remember?
That's why I'm like,
what
books.
happened?
Like, we need to write books. I guess, I made that film so long ago. That was really in that time. I'm happy that I did that in that time because I don't necessarily feel the same anymore because so much has happened.
Yeah.
But I'm happy I did that. I did so much family archive for years. When I started being a filmmaker when I was like in 7th grade. I would record my family and put it on DVDs. I have like so many films that I would never show anyone. So embarrassing. But so that's just like I got so much family archive. I did that, and I'm kind of like, I want to
do something different.
Well, yeah, like, I'm working on this film right now, and it's pretty cool. It's been taking me too long to do it. It's about to be 2 years I've been working on this fucking film. But I like it though, because it constantly changes because different shit happens in my life, and like, I changed the name of it. I made a whole set of animations and I'm not even using that shit no more. And I got new animations and I may throw that shit out. But I like it though.
Talk me through your process. That's my last question. Is like, how you get yourself in the zone to make work, and what do you need around you to put you in that zone, to keep you in there?
I don't know. I feel like it's just something that I do. But it's just like, I don't know, something that's a part of me. I'm starting to know now. Because I don't know, if I'm not painting, I'm doing something else. Like, if I stopped painting for a long time, but I was animating. I stopped animating for weeks. I was painting, or I got really good at instruments is insane. I don't even know where that came from. That was crazy though. I'm like really good at piano. When time disappears in the abyss.
Yeah.
So that actually was like, I made those animations in different seasons. I just made them and then I just had them in my computer and I was like, I need to do something with this because they're just sitting here. Like all these group of animations that I got, I may make a film out of it. So I just put them together and I made like music for it and...
You make the music?
Yeah. I'm not even trying to be like, yeah, I do that, I do this. But you know what I mean? You know, your brain is a muscle. You can really teach yourself how to do shit. I'll say like my life, my real life, I have a lot of fucking fun. I do. I get, it's been a little while, but I love shooting pool. I love that shit. I have a really fun life. Well, I make it interesting. Like, not even just shooting pool, like I have the most interesting conversations with people. I love to travel. You know. Like, my life have to be interesting for me to make work. Like, if I'm, like, in fucking Zoom call meetings and, like, every day, like, I can't do it. But that's where I go wrong at. Even with filling out these grants and your artist statement and shit. Like, that shit is weird. Like, they make it so hard. Like, so it's just, like, I mean, you could get money from it. So, you know, do your thing. It's such a beautiful day. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. You know, I asked myself that shit the other day. And I think that, because I love shooting pool now. I love shooting pool. It helps me with my depression too. I don't know why, but it's a thing. But I just think that, I'm starting to think that it's like a sign of endearment. Just like sweet. Like, you know, if you give someone flowers, that's like so sweet, you know? I think that's what it, I guess I'll say that's what it means to me right now.
Like, do you want to receive that or you want to be able to give it?
Both.
Thank
this is
you.
Sweet.
I'm giving you flowers.
I don't think
the internet's going anywhere.
Right now,
you think so?
Right now, it's not. And if
But
you
everything
think
that's going on.
I mean, there's definitely gonna be some evolution of it.
Well,
I'm telling
But
you.
we ain't there right now, and I'm not even trying to rush to those times yet. It's not the last days yet.
think.
We still gotta be
Of
more.
course you would say that.
what?
I'm telling you. When was the first time you was on the internet?